Hey there. This is something a little different. Last weekend, I acquired two charms to add to my collection. I have not used them. I have not added them to my sack, to the bowl. Instead, they've been sitting in this shell with a piece of selenite and some kyanite, just to cleanse them. Actually, both of them definitely belong to other people. So I just wanted to cleanse the energy and let it align to my energy, the energy of my space and such. So there are two. The first I got in at a flea market. It was in a box of just things, little pins and I don't know, just little things. And it really struck me, and I decided to bring it home. So many of you have probably seen this sort of religious medal. It's hands praying. I believe it's actually called Praying Hands. So that's the one side. And then the other side says, God answers prayers. I thought that was a really nice sentiment and a nice charm to add to my collection. The second one is the day after I acquired the Praying Hands. I was on my way to a grocery store, and I walk. It's very close, and I found this little bell, and it's so round, and it's happy, and I wish I could remember what story, but it reminds me of like a very happy moon, like in some child's story picture book. It just feels so buoyant and smiling. And well, it definitely was going to come home with me. And honestly, if I had not taken this, it would have been crushed because it was right on the edge of the street. So, yeah, a car would have crushed this. Um, so, anyway, these have been sitting for a few days now, just sitting, and I've been looking at them, haven't really handled them, but just taking the energy in. And many of my charms actually um, are things that had belonged to members of my family, and these things that have ended up in my possession. Some of my charms are uh, old jewelry that of mine, and so I like when they can have a bit of history, when there's a bit of a story. I think there's probably a big story connected to this one. The patina on this metal can it just feel it seems like it was something that has at one point been just an important token in someone's life. They held on to it for a very long time. Um, and you know, as it's just been sitting out here, it's been in my view. The shape of it. There's something about this that reminds me of the world card because of the shape, because of this like framing around. The traditional world card, well, the world card in the Rider-Waite, it has that zero look to it, and it's the last card in the major arcana, and the energy of the world. Here's another one. There's an energy of, and what the card is to me anyway, is having traversed the journey of the tarot, and reaching the completion and contemplating what the new will be. And well, look, it's not a moon, but it feels very happy Earth to me. Anyway, it made me think a lot about this medal, about the praying hands, the message that God answers prayers, whatever, however each of us define God. And, you know, I'm reminded that it's important to be in appreciation for the journey that's already been lived, walked through, to be in a state of gratefulness and to confidently ask for what we want the new to be. And that feels a lot like the World card. Prior to my getting these medals, it's my habit to, a few times a month, maybe every couple of weeks, I'll pull some cards, usually from an oracle deck, just to have sitting to contemplate. My question is generally, what is it that I need to explore? What do I need to know? And one of the cards that came, it was not Rachel. She's not a card. She's a dog, but she is funny. She is a card in some way, in some ways. Okay. One of the cards that I pulled was this one. It's from an Archangel deck. Let's see, what is it? Archangel Fire Oracle. Okay, that's the. Well, that was unexpected, but I am not going to cut this. Now you've seen the ceiling. All right. But she, ironically, she is also associated, Sophia is associated with the World card. In fact, you do kind of see that, that oval shape in her wings. And one of the messages of this card is love, unconditional love, and really importantly, love of self, in addition to love for others. And so, yeah. So this medal, this new charm, I am grateful to add it to my collection. I am so pleased to have had time to reflect upon it. It's added some depth, and should it come up in a charm pull, in all likelihood different things will show themselves in this charm. But for now, that is the message I feel, and I wanted to share it with you. And I'm actually wanted to add it. I just want to maybe get a little card for you. And if it, perhaps it will add to the message of this charm and the World card and the sentiment of the World card, the sentiment of our prayers being answered, and I actually am so pleased to have realized more fully that the World card isn't about ending the journey. It's over. It's about totally loving and embracing all that that the journey has been. Um, and if you think back to some of the other major arcana cards, I mean, they're not all they're not all sunshine. Nope. All right, here we go. One popped out. I think that's it. Okay. All right. Forgiveness. Let the past go. Clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. All right. So there's that. And I think, I thought I bookmarked the message here. For the Sophia card, there was a little saying. Do not fear the depth of your emotions nor the heights of your exuberance. Humanity is undergoing a shift. Find your inner sanctuary as your emotions deepen and soar. And so there we go. Be well, all, and see you soon. Bye.